Good morning. Oh, we got to get the Lulu. There she is.
Hi. Where's ready to go? She's ready to go.
Ooh, a little sweaty this morning.
It's a little humid.
We have, as you can see, got the bikes loaded. And we mean loaded.
Yeah.
We've got quite a bit of gear, but we're taking another short trip around Arkansas. This is another trial run for longer trips. So we have more gear with us. We have a new tent, a bigger tent. And
I see you.
that's about, I don't know, that's about it, I guess. A bigger tent and maybe a couple more pieces of clothing because it's supposed to get cool a couple days. But so yeah, we're gonna head out this morning, and we have some new gear, some new camera gear we're gonna be trying out. We're finding filming the motorcycle trips is a little different than the RVs. So he's gonna have the GoPro on the front of his bike, and then I'm gonna have a GoPro on the front of my helmet. And we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
So
We're all Hollywood. Sorry, I'm busy.
he's trying to get the dog packed.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have her jammies and food and treats too. So
Yeah.
she's all set.
She's got to have her foods and treats.
And jammies.
And jammies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that, we're going to go tell Mom bye and hit the road.
Alrighty.
Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscious. Different things in different ways. There must be love. There must be a reason. And a little bit of faith has got to come my way.
High-low.
Good morning.
Good morning. We made it to Beaver Lake up here near the town of Eureka Springs, Arkansas. We're not far from the Missouri border.
We're not?
We're not. We're actually not that far from Branson, Missouri.
Oh, okay.
Came up here and met some friends last night, Paul and Julie, and thank you so much for a
Yes.
wonderful evening.
Thank you.
We had a great time. And good ride up here. We rode through the Pig Trail National Scenic Byway, which was beautiful.
We got Beaver Lake and Pig Trail. What are we going to run in today? Dog leg.
And then this was our first night in our new tent setup.
We're not going to show you the inside of it yet.
We'll do a full tour on all of our camping gear coming up. But let's just say it was better than the dome tent.
Yeah, it was better. The dome tent was okay, but this one here, I can actually cook a meal in there.
And stand up and get dressed.
Yeah.
Don't have to get dressed out in the campsite.
No.
So it was good. It was good. So we're getting ready to pack up and head towards Mountain Home, Arkansas today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good morning from Mountain Home, Arkansas.
Beautiful lake behind us.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty here.
Mm-hmm.
We got in yesterday about 2 o'clock?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Well, I don't know.
And it's another Army Corps of Engineers campground. It's really hilly, but oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. It is.
The lake is just gorgeous.
And the spots are huge.
They are.
Big
Yeah.
rig friendly. Don't know. There's a pretty sharp corner up top.
Mm-hmm. But and we stopped in the Walmart in town about 4 miles from here, stocked up on food. So we got to try out our little camp stove system last night. Had sweet and sour chicken with rice and a salad, and then had some scrambled eggs this morning. We tried our little collapsible cooler and it worked great.
Yeah, we're just getting the wet behind our ears dried out, aren't we?
Well, no, we're just trying out our gear, our setup, just to make sure it works for us.
Yeah.
So,
and so far it's pretty good. Everybody looks at us and goes, "Oh my gosh, all that fits on those bikes?"
right?
It seems like a lot, but there isn't that much.
No, and it all seems to ride really well. So, so far so good.
Yeah.
So we're on the road again for another 170 miles today. We're off to meet one more set of friends that's passing through Arkansas on this little excursion that we're doing, and then we'll be heading back to Mina.
We'll take our time getting there.
Yeah.
A couple days getting there possibly, and instead of just beating feet back.
Right.
So
Time to get on the road.
we got to go.
Yes. So we're already packed up this morning, but give you a look at the bikes with everything on them. That's our little portable cooler there. The biggest thing on Bubba's bike is the tent.
Probably the heaviest thing.
Probably the heaviest thing on it too. Heavier than Lulu. And of course most of his bike is taken up with her carrier. And then this was our view. Just can't beat that. It was nice sitting in the little vestibule of our tent last night with a little cocktail on ice. We had that luxury since we stopped at the store. Sitting in our chairs with our footrests, kicking back and watching the sunset over the lake was really nice. And we had some friends of ours who we have known from back when we lived in Denver stop in to visit us. So John and Betty, if you're watching, it was great to see you. We really enjoyed our visit and hope to see you again soon. I think we'll be back to this part of Arkansas. It is gorgeous here. Well, this is our last day of our trip. We made it to Rising Star Park, just outside Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Had about a 100-mile ride today, and it was really nice. Again, stopped in town at Walmart to get food before we came out to our campsite. So tonight we have our bourbon chicken pasta, which sounds pretty good, and we're gonna get that going. And then for breakfast, again, we got some of the skillet with eggs, and this time we got tortillas. So we have breakfast burritos in the morning. Even managed to get the hot sauce for it, and it's nice to today. We're just got here early, about 1-2 o'clock, just enjoying this beautiful scenery, watching the egrets fly around. Only downside is it's pretty windy, but it's also helping keep the temperature down. Yeah, so the wind has been great, except now we're trying to cook dinner and it keeps blowing the flame out. So hopefully it dies down enough for us to eat. But I think this is going to be a really nice last day of our little trip around Arkansas. Looks like a pretty good dinner to me. Bon appetit. Who's that cute girl in her jammies? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? You got a bug? It's a bug.
It got a little chilly last night.
Little bit. Put the pajamas on the dog. I mean, it got cold enough for that.
Yeah, it
So.
was chilly.
But this was our last night on this little road trip. It was good, other than right after sunset, we got attacked. I mean, they weren't mosquitoes, they were little vampires.
Yeah. Yeah, they came in fast.
Yeah.
The wind died down and it was like feeding time.
Yeah, and they fed.
Yeah, they did. They fed hard on us.
But with this tent that we got, it has a mesh screen in the front, and it is thin enough to keep them out. So once we realized what was going on, we were able to get inside, zip it down, and then we went on a killing spree.
Yeah, about a half hour.
Hunted them down and killed all the ones we could find, and so we got up this morning, had a good breakfast, enjoyed our coffee, and we're just going to take our time cruising back to the house.
Yeah, we got about 120 miles to go.
And
30, something like that. So
yeah, we had a couple of barges go by on the waterway here, which was cool to see. This place reminds me a lot of Lake Charles, Louisiana, the place we stayed there.
yeah, I got a barge a little bit further away looking at the barges, but
This river here, the Arkansas River, I'll show you on the map in a sec, but it starts where the White and the Mississippi rivers come together and flow into the Arkansas River. And then they have a whole series of locks and dams up and down the river for the barges. It goes all the way to Tulsa, Oklahoma. So it's kind of cool. But it was neat seeing the barges come by. Oh, look who's there. We got a baby dog.
us. Got her pajamas on still.
Yes.
She's lagging a little bit this morning.
Oh, so am I. I've still got my pajamas on too. All right, so we're gonna pack up camp and
Slowly make our way back.
wrap this trip up, but it's been a good trip.
Yeah.
It's been fun. Well, I don't know how easy this is. Don't know how easy this is to see, but here's where the Mississippi River and the White River come together into the Arkansas River. And then right here, Rising Star Park is where we are. And we're near, we continue up here, the town of Pine Bluff. That's the town closest to us. And then this just covers it all the way up to Little Rock, and that's as far as this map goes. And then just to give you an idea where we are on the Arkansas map, this is the state of Arkansas here. Right now we're just outside Pine Bluff, which is here. There's Little Rock. And we need to get back to here today. So we're probably just going to take this route and bypass underneath Hot Springs. Actually, no, sorry. We'll probably drop down here somewhere. We're going to pass under Hot Springs. We're going to avoid that area. But that gives you an idea of where we are.